COVID-19 spread to nearly every corner of the Earth aside Antarctica, forcing border closures and stay-at-home orders, triggering a global economic downturn in the process. Whilst the spread of the disease was vast, the overall mortality rate resulting purely as a direct result of having contracted the virus as the main cause of death was relatively low. There are, however, some diseases that can be much rarer, but if contracted, almost certainly be lethal. Fruit bats and other African wildlife are the natural hosts of Ebola. Once passed to a human population, the virus is contagious through direct contact with another person. There are no proven treatments or vaccines for the virus at this time. The mortality rate is 50%. Hendra virus is spread by fruit bats, infecting humans and horses, and was first discovered in Australia in 1994. Symptoms include flu-like respiratory issues, followed in severe cases by encephalitis. Whilst cases are extremely rare, the mortality rate from the virus is 57%. An outbreak of the deadly H5N1 strain of bird flu among poultry was reported in China on February 1, 2020. Severe avian flu is spread from close contact with infected birds and is certainly a concern to the World Health Organization. Whilst human-to-human transmission does not appear to happen very often, it is important to monitor this virus, as its mortality rate is 60%. This bat-borne virus is related to Hendra virus, and it also presents with acute respiratory illness and fatal encephalitis. Nipah virus is more common than Hendra virus, resulting in near-annual outbreaks in Bangladesh since 2001. The mortality rate of the Nipah virus is 75%. Naugleria fowleri is also known as the brain-eating amoeba and is commonly found in warm, fresh water and enters the human body through the nose. Early symptoms of neck stiffness and headache quickly progress to confusion, seizures and frequently death. The disease is difficult to diagnose and almost always fatal. Hence, it has a mortality rate of 95%. These dangerous amoebas can infect many different parts of the body, including the skin, sinuses and brain. The amoebas live in soil and can enter the body through open wounds or the airways. This disease is very rare, with only 205 reported cases since it was discovered in 1986. Of these, 201 died, meaning a mortality rate of 98%. 99% of cases of rabies are spread by dog bites. In countries like Bali, dogs will be given rabies vaccine certificates after a visit to the vets. This is a result of an incident in 2010 when an outbreak left more than 130 people dead. Indonesian authorities subsequently launched a campaign to vaccinate 400,000 dogs. Aside from 1 or 2 cases in history, this disease is lethal. When humans contract mad cow disease, doctors call it Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. It is considered rare, with little more than a few hundred cases globally each year. Whilst it is not clear what causes most cases of this deadly neurologic disorder, symptoms include personality changes, insomnia, loss of muscle control and hallucinations. This disease is fatal.